Hey friends, it's Tash. I have been doing a lot of things and I need to fix this pillow. So what I wanted to get on here and talk about today was first of all, I will talk about where I'm at on Contrave later. I want to talk about a consistency challenge. Something that I'm struggling with is staying consistent. So, my goal will be to make some goals and try to do it for 30 days. 30 days makes a habit, right? So the first thing I want to do, and I have been working on doing this for the past week, is consistently journaling daily. So I found this journal. um, Actually, Mari Llewellyn, if you haven't followed her at all, she recommended the Passion Planner, and it's actually been incredibly easy and helpful. So it will go through. I got the one that it doesn't have the dates, so you can just fill it out. Um, the pages are pretty simple to utilize. It explains how to use everything. And there's even a section just fill in whatever you want on your own. So it doesn't have to be just what they want you to fill in. And I find that it's kind of keeping my scatterbrain a little less scattered. So I feel like journaling in the past has always been extremely hard for me because I am all over the place. It's hard for me to keep that kind of consistency, but I'm going to make a concerted effort to actually journal every day. Um, Personal work, both. And I really hope that in 30 days, this consistency will help me have formed a habit and make me want to do it every day. It's also time for myself in the morning where I just sit and think, reflect on my day, what has happened for the week, and what's going to happen. And I think that that is sort of a way of just kind of clearing my mind. Something else I would love to start doing is meditating. I think that's something that I'm going to work on. It's not going to be a part of this consistency challenge, but I feel like once I have journaling down, meditation is something that I want to work in as well. The next thing that I want to be consistent with, I am pretty good at this until a certain point in the day, tracking every bite. So I'm a big macro counter, and recently I found um, some information about endomorph. You'll have to look that up on the on the internet. But the endomorph diet for me just makes more sense because of my history. So I'm going to work on that. Um, this is something that you need to do on your own. Finding the type of diet that your body needs is so important and it's so personal that I feel like just because I'm saying we should do this, I'm doing it. You should look into what kind of diet works best for you. And it could be low carb, it could be low fat, it could be low calorie. I'm not a doctor, so you definitely need to explore what works better for you. So I'm going to be working on counting my macros consistently, using the endomorph diet as a guide. And my goal for 30 days is to continually track every single bite. And I even have a vacation coming up, so I'm a little nervous about that, but I'm just going to do the best I can do for 30 days. Work out 5+ days a week. So there has been a couple of weeks lately that I haven't been as consistent as I'd like. There'd be a day that I would skip a workout and then I would skip another one. So I've been probably consistently doing between 4 and 5 workouts, but I want a consistency of 5 workouts every week or more. And that could just be going for a walk. I need it to be a calorie burn every day at a certain level. And I've done it so well in the past year, but here lately, I think with work being so stressful and personal life that I've been taking it's kind of been a sidebar. So I'm going to stop making that less of a priority and make it a full priority. Um, I want to do these daily vlogs, and this is really for me. And if you guys are watching this, I appreciate you being supportive and the comments you've made so far. I appreciate your interaction with me. I am a human and I am trying really hard to navigate how to lose weight and how to stay healthy. And weight loss is not my number one, but I definitely want to see the my weight go down, my fat loss happen, where muscle gain is definitely a thing for me. So that means if you gain muscle, you could still gain weight. So weight, the pounds on the scale are not my priority, where I would like to see fat loss and I would like to see um, muscle gain, and I would like to see some changes in my physique. And I have seen such a change in the past year with bodybuilding that I will tell you, I had no idea how much of a game changer it would have been for my life. And picking up weights has done more for me than running, the amount of running I've done over all the years that I've ran. And I haven't been a runner forever. Um, I started in 2014, so only 8 years have I been a runner, and I wasn't even consistently doing it. I would do it, I was a rainy day runner. Whenever I was feeling the mood, I would get out there and I'd do it for several weeks and then I'd quit. So weightlifting has been such a game changer for me, that I don't see myself ever giving it up, even into my older years, because it does so much for your bone health, so much to keep your muscle strength up. It's mobility, all that is so important, and that's definitely something that I want to continue to build on for years to come. And I just feel better when I'm in the gym. So I know it's not everybody's forte, but if you can find the excitement for it, it definitely will change your life. Um, So lastly, I want to talk about Contrave and my diet. So I gave you a little bit about the endomorph and how that's something that I'm going to focus on. Macros are always a personal thing, and you need to know at what level you burn calories and at what rate. And the only way to do that is for you to consistently track it. And I can't help you there, but I can tell you there are lots of great calculators and resources out there that you can find on the web. And um, really it's just going to be being consistent about, here's how much food I ate, here's how much calories I've burned, and where am I at. So yeah, it's difficult, but once you get into it and you fully understand it, it is so simple, and it is, you know where you're supposed to be. So uh, for diet, I I have a hard time with it. I find that I'm struggling with the amount of carbs and the amount of fat and the amount of proteins. And so I am going to work much harder in the coming weeks to figure out what's the better ratio for me. What percentage of fat, carbs, and protein do I need to be eating daily so that I'm not struggling all the time? So lastly, Contrave. I have told you guys off and on what's been going on with that. I'm still in that phase where it's not really benefiting me anymore because my body is quite used to it. So I was going to try just trying Wellbutrin just to see how I felt with my cravings, and it's not really helped either. So right now I'm finishing off that bottle of Contrave, and I have gotten a bottle of Wellbutrin, and I'm going to order one more so that I can then taper off completely. It's just not for me anymore. It helped for a minute, which is fine, but I don't see a point in putting a chemical in my body that isn't really helping me at all. And maybe I'll get off of it and it actually was helping me more than I thought. But right now I just have so many cravings that I don't see that being the thing. And for me, it was just a band-aid, and now I really need to work on what do I need to be putting into my body consistently so that I am not overdoing it and then wanting to cheat, etc. So that's where I'm at with Contrave. It's a great product for people that it works well for, and I think that if you can do something with it, that's great. But for me, it just didn't work well enough for long term, and I need a long term fix. I can't band-aid things anymore. I am too old for that. So if you are finding it works well for you, put in comments below and tell people what's going great for you. Tell everybody what you think it's doing that it could be doing for others, because for me personally it didn't work, but that doesn't mean it can't work for all. So thanks for listening. Thanks for being a part of this. I'm going to work really hard to do these vlogs every day, even if it's just for a minute, to hop on and tell you where I am. The reason I want to do the vlog is because I've been so bad and I need to be super good. And I feel like it's going to be accountability. I don't have any friends that are currently doing a workout plan or eating regimen, and I'm going to have to make this my friend. So thanks for being there for me, guys. I hope you're having a fabulous Sunday, and I will talk to you soon.